There are still talks about the Eminem versus Machine Gun Kelly debate on who did better on who had the better diss track. But what people don't really pay attention to is they think it's just like a typical just diss track, but they think it's like some diss song. But Eminem, he's the battle rapper when he first started, and he still is, and he went against and mentioned and brought up quite a lot of people's names from different genres, even against his own mom and people who think Colson Baker, yeah, that's his real name. Machine Gun Kelly is just like a name he ripped off this guy. Now, when people will Google Machine Gun Kelly, this is going to pop up. Now, this is the guy from Memphis, Tennessee, who like from like the late 1800s. So there's going to be like a lot of mentions about George Kelly Barnes, and so how did George Kelly Barnes get this nickname Machine Gun Kelly? So Kelly is his middle name, and he and his wife are into like a Tommy gun, which is like a semi-automatic gun weapons, which gained him the nickname Machine Gun Kelly, and because he liked machine gun, hence Tommy gun, and George Kelly Barnes is well, he had his own like philosophy and yeah, he did a whole bunch of like he was like dressed up like with like a top hat and like a nice suit. He was the kind of guy you respected because you respect him, he respects you, and just don't cross the line. So he was like one of those classic gangsters. Like yes, they he had like a hidden gun, and he does not like one of those like gangsters you think like gang, blood, crip, or you know, not those like wannabes like these days. Like those gangsters, so-called gangsters. Yeah, someone like George Kelly Barnes. Yeah, they could like pop him without even having to like with their own hands. So George Kelly Barnes, he kidnapped oil tycoon Charles F. Urschel for 200,000 United States dollars ransom, which he was arrested, charged, and sent to Alcatraz prison. So he died of a heart attack, and so yeah, people yeah had he had some connections with Al Capone. Mm. So if President J. Edgar Hoover didn't do anything, and of course holding people for ransom, yeah, that's like a major crime. So yeah, George Kelly Barnes, he got arrested for that reason. But he died for a heart attack. So this has somewhat connection to like Killshot. And while people are questioning that, not like by Eminem featuring Royce the 5'9", a frequent collaborator, that already did damage, and they think Killshot sucks, and they think like Rap Devil was the better song, but it was only catchy, and Rap Devil wasn't even written by Colson Baker. So watch. So so the producer Ronnie J, who also produced for Eminem the Ringer alongside Illa, the producer who produced Killshot, and also yeah, not like with also produced he produced that and Colson Baker he wanted to use him as like trying to do like a upper edge, but Nils he was yeah, he worked like he wrote for like songs like for yeah, Colson Baker, Kodak Black, and the late Juice World. So Nils Noel Dan, yeah, just guy the European, Ju- just by the like the look of his last name. So so technically he wrote Rap Devil, so he should be getting the credits and. But it was more like a "I love you, I hate you" song, and unlike the core stuff, like it just felt kind of like weird. Your, your beard is weird. What? Because Marshall Mathers, he's in his 40s, in his 50s now. So of course, every man is going to have like a a beard or mustache or whatever you call it. Colson Baker, he has one like now, but he's sort of like a late bloomer when it comes to like having like a mustache or like a beard. But beard is weird. Was this Nils Logan's idea, or was this Colson Baker's idea? Because it just sounds like it just sounds weird and like that crazy. Yeah, there was that song, but it was like one of those like older songs that in like around like 2005, way before Eminem went to like rehab. Elton John helped him because he was like the drug issues. Yeah, blame Marshall's mom for that one. Eminem had to pay for security because obsessed fans called Eminem fans are called who are like really like obsessed. They send like fan mail. They listen to his music like a lot and vote for him like up to like 20 times maximum. Yeah, that's like for like MTV or Grammy Awards or yeah one person literally broke into like Eminem's mansion and tried to like physically assault him, and security had to be called. So that's not like has Colson Baker has ever been like physically assaulted by like someone like who hates them for like maybe like his music or and the fact that Colson Baker he when Hailie Mathers she was just like around 15 or 16 years of age and he was around 21 22 years of age and since he's the older Hailie Mathers is still a teenage girl and calling her fucking hot and Eminem is king. Yeah, that means like yeah, you're a pedophile. Yeah, and calling you like creep, predator. And to going to rehab and try to live life to the best of it. Everyone wants to live life to the best of it. Well, Trick, who is like a famous hip hop artist who is from Detroit, Michigan, and he did work with Eminem a few times. Welcome to Detroit, and Detroit versus Everybody, and also Detroit versus Everybody Part 2 with a whole bunch of other Detroit hip hop artists. And actually, he has the privilege to ban any musicians who try to perform in Detroit without calling up local talent. So when Rick Ross, he would trying to be, he would rude to Eminem and try to perform Trick Trick. He kicked Rick Ross out of Detroit. Res- Respect local talent. But if you're going to be disrespectful to local talent, you have no right to perform here. Well, Colson Baker on Tech Nine song, which Colson Baker he was on the feature along with K2, and he said that Eminem, you're not God, and that and previously that he would that he got kicked off Shade 45, a podcast that has ties to Interscope Records, which Eminem is also on. Well, well, people were saying like River was bad because Eminem did something new. Really, rhyming trick trick to bitch. Really? Yeah, you're insulting trick trick. Yeah, you're going. Yeah, you try to enter Detroit. Yeah, you're going to get kicked out after any time. No matter even if you try to perform your corny music, ripping off NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. And Eminem, he's like the greatest, one of the greatest that changed hip hop game and a big influence to others. And previous hip hop artists, Eminem did mention they did give like a big like shout out on like big that it came Kane Rock him and many more who started before. While some people like Melly Mel are still trying to say Eminem shouldn't be in like in the top five just because he's like not the same skin color as us. Now Colson Baker tried to make fun of Eminem reading the dictionary. Well, reading the dictionary, you get you increase your vocabulary, and that's how Eminem got all creative with his lyrics. While Colson, he has to rely on a ghostwriter and thinking using Ronnie J is going to like do something. And this is where he's doing like the auto tune. I'm sick of the corny. Doing the corny. Talk about it. Talk about it. I'm sick of the religion and just don't matter. Talk about it. Talk about it. The thing of that on the myth. We talk about it. We could get Gandhi with the side of the body. And sometimes when I white chalk on the body. Hey. Oh, he's complaining about on the interview that and complained that he got removed from Shade 45 Eminem podcast, which it's under Interscope Records, so that has actually nothing to do with in connection and. So every song like Eminem puts out, so his Eminem's Shady record gets credit. Since Eminem is also signed under Dr. Dre's Aftermath label, so he's going to get Dr. Dre's going to get credit, and he's also signed to Interscope, so they're going to also get credit. So every single song, Eminem, his own record label, Dr. Dre's label, and Interscope, and they're all going to get music credits. What Eminem? He talked politics. Well, he can because he had his rights as a United States citizen. Well, Colson Baker. This part is about what Colson said when he was like around 21, 22 years of age. Yeah, don't say fucking hot to someone who is a minor. Yeah, that means you're a pedophile and a predator. So yeah, Colson Baker. And everyone was calling you out that you should apologize like in person and you can't just say that on social media. And then Colson, you made like a big excuse on a different interview and said, yeah, she's pretty, tried to save face. And you think it's like some joke? What if some other hip hop artist like made fun of Casey, your daughter, and she's trouble? How you raised her? Eminem, he raised his biological daughter, Hailie, and his two adopted daughters, Alina and Stevie. Yeah, and they're all like great daughters. Broke the cycle because his dad was a terrible man and abandoned him when he was a young child. Heart attack. Oh, that's the fact about George Kelly Barnes. Yeah, so that's a reference to him. Now I'm the gunner. The gunner is a song he did prior to this. So that was like auto tune song. I'm the gunner. I'm the gunner. And Colson Baker, he's acting like he's like some tough gangster, but he hasn't been like arrested and like charged and went to jail or. Eminem's he got arrested, charged. George Kelly Barnes, he got arrested, charged for all the bad things he did, and even went to Alcatraz. But Colson Baker, he never got arrested and charged. It had not been mentioned on social media about this. People know about Eminem's past, George Kelly Barnes past, but Colson Baker, yeah, this is why Machine Gun Kelly is like uh, not appropriate musician name for Colson Baker. He did not have the privilege to, because if George Kelly Barnes, he was still alive, he would pop you like without even needing a firearm. Well, Eminem had like billions of fans internationally. He can perform, and even like he was invited by like the king in Saudi Arabia, because any like performer, whether you're maybe like a comedian or like any like musician or anyone who's doing like talent, you can't just go to like Saudi Arabia in the Middle East. You have to be invited by someone, by a person of power. Comedian Gabriel Iglesias, frequently known as Fluffy, he was invited. Comedian Jeff Dunham, who the comedian who did the hand puppet, even though yeah, he does like the Aquaman, I kill you, I kill you. He was invited, and he's number one. Gabriel Iglesias, he's number two. Eminem, Skylar Grey, and Denon Porter, they were invited specifically because they have fans over there. No one else had that kind of privilege, and had nothing to do with skin color. And everyone in Saudi Arabia, they know the lyrics to the song, and they were hooked. He has fans in Asia. He performed in Seoul, South Korea, in 2013. When the Olympics, that performance, that spot, when most international artists performed there, like Taylor Swift. You accused Eminem of living in luxury. Now, Eminem, he does not like to flex any like luxury, while typical other hip hop artists they flex like these expensive vehicle, woman, and houses, mansions, and like, trying like expensive stuff. Well, Eminem, he bought this one expensive watch, but he keeps this in his drawer, and he only has a G-Shock, a cheap watch that he wears when he goes outside. So he's the one not to flex, and he's humble, and that's how people respect him for that. And there are better hip hop artists that are well known, and someone like oh, play that Machine Gun Kelly song. That doesn't happen unless you feature with mainstream hip hop or other mainstream other whatever genre or DJ. Trying to mention like a ghost, a Swayze reference. Trying to bring up 8 Mile. Rihanna, yeah, she had close ties with Eminem. She's in his circle because she's trying to stay away from like some troubled people like Diddy, who formerly signed Colson Baker, but he left. And Colson making this excuse about it's all about talent and not having like focus on like attention. You just have to be yourself. And Eminem, he's trying to like give other hip hop artists like no, like that person. He should have won. She should have won. Really? He's trying to say he's a prodigy. That's an insult to Prodigy, the hip hop artist. Rest in peace. And you're trying to compare heights. No, Eminem, that was just Marshall Mathers. And some people decoded every mother is better than mine. More autotune. Now, people in Cleveland, they would prefer Eminem or some other mainstream hip hop artist than Colson Baker. Now let's break it down. You sound like a bitch. Yeah, you shut the fuck up. When the fans become your haters, you're done. Fucking beards. Yeah, that's not even like an insult. It's just like Colson and Nils. Yeah, they're running out of ideas. And Eminem, he also had the privilege to promote, while also promoting Kamikaze, and also hit the song Venom for the Venom movie and the soundtrack at the Empire State Building. He got up to like he got the privilege, the top floor, secret room, lights up. Everyone in New York City, they were confused that what at first what's going on. Oh, Eminem's performing, and phoned out everyone's recording. Also a partnership with Jimmy Kimmel Live and Google Pixel 3. So Eminem mentioning that Colson Baker he's just trying to do like a I love you I hate you song. So that wasn't this like track. It was like battle rap because someone like a hip hop artist like Cannabis or some other previous hip hop artists they would like try to like go against Eminem and they would still lose, or they would just shake hands and Eminem throw in 8 Mile reference the Colson Baker tried to throw in. So starter cap, that means like someone who's just starting hip hop. So Colson Baker, he was inspired by Eminem to do hip hop, and he did admit that. After damn gun and have a man bun. So man bun, that means like, is it like yeah, he tried to look like one, and the only people who like have like a man bun, this still happened like with like the like in Japan, like the samurai. Yeah, they're like a major threat to the government. And the fact that Colson Baker kept calling Eminem up just for like a reaction, in the comic card, the Eminem he went against like little Pump, Little Xan, Vince Staples, Tyler the Creator, and some others. Diane would actually pronounced Deanne or and some others. Giant woke, yeah, that's mentioning, oh yeah, Interscope, in, Interscope Records, and it grieves me, yeah, but Colson Baker isn't really like a threat. No, this your Swayze, that reference to Patrick Swayze and Killshot. This song with this battle rap song was actually released on September like 18th, which is Patrick Swayze's death. So that was also a mention. Yeah, they trying to call Eminem old and all that stuff. And Eminem even hit the old like Infinite and the real Slim Shady like and a whole bunch of the Marshall Mathers LP like Slim Shady, all the way to now. Even Revival, they're selling like so many. Molehill is basically, I would mention your name, and people are like, oh, the Colson, yeah, big mistake. And also making fun of Colson Baker's so-called rap name, Machine Gun Kelly, which is actually George Kelly Barnes' actual gangster name. And the bow and arrow did more damage. Hold still and hold still. So he's talking about a firearm and the machine gun Kelly, which and tech a Tech 9 like a Tommy gun. George Kelly Barnes the reference again. Now let's go and then there's this reference to the music video of Rap Devil where Colson Baker is eating outside Kellogg's factory with like plastic cutlery, eating some sort of cereal, and someone, an Eminem fan, mentioned this. Is there like what kind of like cereal is he eating? This is like so weird. So Eminem mentioned this that reference. Are we eating a cereal to oatmeal? What the fuck's in the bowl and milk? We do the cereal because I'm making the shit and I'm Kelly. I need reading material dictionary. So that was the roast to that music video. And if you paid attention, every time someone wanted presses play on like the on their YouTube Killshot by Eminem, Colson Baker's face is like is a target, and anyone when they press play or and pause it, it's a shot. Now this is another reaction. Yo, slave, you 4 hours suck. Go back to recovery. No, that was like 3 albums ago. Luxury. No, Eminem. Yeah, he grew up poor and he had to work his way up while also raising Hailie at a young age. In 2002 and '02, meaning like yeah. Now we're talking about chemistry here. We can like burn it. Now we're talking about age now. Older the wiser. Got more fans in your own city. And he's now comparing him to social media influencer Lil Tay. Oh yeah, that 13-year-old. She was trouble. She was getting her mom fired. Her mom was like a realtor, selling big, expensive like mansion. So and Claire Hope. Yeah, she was crushing the expensive like Lamborghinis. Into like walls and she was 13, she's breaking the law because you have to be like 16 years of age to drive a vehicle and you must have like supervision. Her brother taught her to act this way. She was hanging out with Logan Paul, another social media influencer, and another social media. So her mom's sent her to her dad who lives in Canada in Vancouver. So now she's probably in her like early 20s now, probably since this song came out. Probably in like college or trades or university, trying to fix up her life. So comparing Colson Baker to a troubled a social media influencer who's really troublesome. You can still look up Little Tay video, then like, oh, that kid. The music video got the DD okay, so spent the whole day just shooting that video to the fucking damn dig your own grave. Yeah, that was a good rhyme. So, Sean Diddy Combs, who was like now former, because Colson Baker, he left Bad Boy record. He's now signed to a different record label, his own and his another one. So yeah, he was doing that like digging up shirtless, wearing a pant, and trying to act like doing like that a move, trying to be like cleaning out my closet, because Eminem in that music video, he was digging a grave. So Colson Baker, he was trying to copy that. Meanwhile, also eating cutlery. Now he thinks he's some prodigy, but Colson Baker, he had never made like a like top 10, top 20, top 5. Notorious B.I.G. No, not even close. Jay-Z. No, Jay-Z. Yeah, he was okay as a hip hop artist. He doesn't now. He's more like a businessman. Yeah, worked now for like the NFL, and also his music label Rock Nation. But he was like a good hip hop artist. But currently he's been buying his awards, so yeah. Tupac, let's replace them with that. And any other like really like talented, even alive, who Eminem, he mentioned these hip hop artists, and they're still alive. Now Eminem compares him to Taylor Swift and Iggy Azalea, because Taylor Swift and Iggy Azalea are blondies, and Colson Baker, his original hair color, he's blonde. So he's comparing him to like a hair color thing. So he's adding him to the list of people who like try to get to him, like Benzino and Ja Rule, Everlast, Nick Cannon, Mariah Carey. Melly Mel. The Game. And Bendino, he tried to come at Eminem again, only because people were interviewers. They kept asking Bendino Eminem questions. So he got all mad, and he tried to make diss tracks and other hip hop artists. And the former owner of co-owner of Source magazine. And then he tried to make like a song like Rap Elvis, but he really didn't write that. Hip hop artist Cassidy wrote that, and Doomsday Part Two. Eminem he fired back, and he made fun of Benzino. Pointed out several unfortunate things about him. And also mentioning his daughter Coil Ray, because Coil Ray she wanted to make a song with Eminem, but she she kind of like wanted her dad Benzino's permission, and Benzino said no. So guess there's no Coil Ray and Eminem collab. So anyone who keeps bringing up Hailie Mathers, and Hailie Mathers, she had like good almost 4 GPA, grade point average, and university graduates. She's the mom now. Had their own podcast. Just a little shady. So Eminem then compared any song that didn't go too well. He's comparing that to Colson Baker, the biggest hits, but they still didn't match that number. And Eminem hit the song that didn't do much, but still won awards. Nothing changed about the locks. So before I say the bitch, I want give a Jade a kiss. Now this is mentioning locks. So this is like Eminem. Yeah, he like dyed his hair. But he changed hair colors back to like normal, and also opening a lock, and also clothing a lock. Jade means the Hailie Jade Scott Mathers. So that's kind of Jade is like one of her middle names. Jadakiss is a member of the Locks, and the LOX, and the Locks, a rap group. That's there. Eminem is also gives a shout out to Jadakiss and other members of the Locks. Gotta wake up to the labor this. Now, producer Ray Fraser, the producer, he was with his girlfriend somewhere on vacation, and then on the vacation, and then suddenly something popped up. Rap Devil, Eminem diss, Machine Gun Kelly. So what Illa the producer tried to do he originally tried to make some beats. Originally they were trying that was originally sent to British hip musician gigs, but he didn't want it. He did a second one. He didn't accept it. So he did a third one, and he sent it to Eminem, kind of like the Phantom of the Opera. That was added, like sausage fattener, and also kind of like triple doubles, those kind of beats, and he mixed it up. And Killshot, that was the beats. Eminem mentioning Colson Baker, just mentioning his him just for clickbait. And because Eminem, he had to fire back because what Colson Baker, he said, disrespecting him, and of course his daughter, and making assumptions. Yeah, bitch, pop champagne. This now this was like a short video that Colson Baker uploaded when not unlike with he played that video while also popping champagne. So Eminem is making a reference to this. So he's mentioning that the big want to get it, so enjoy it. Had to give you a career to destroy it. So not like Aria did damage and enough, and Killshot. This is like the end game, but battle rap style, which unfortunately most people didn't understand that. And although some reactors they depicted everything, including like Samurai, Machine Gun Kelly, Origin, and a whole bunch of other things that people they just ignored, and they just were all in for the hype. Oh, it's Eminem, it's Eminem. Yeah, they never really focused on like the good parts, the all the actual facts that were actually part in the songs. You have to like dig deep, because they're double entendre, triple, 4 times, 5 times. You have to like really pay attention, because if you don't, if you think Colson Baker won, yeah, you're stupid. That's an injection that goes to 6 feet deep. 6 feet deep. That's also reference to that song on Eminem, Obi Trice, and DMX. They made that was on the Cradle to the Grave. Yeah, with DMX and Jet Li. They starred in that action film. I'll give you a B for the effort. Eminem trying to do a thing. Oh, at least you try to diss me, but not enough. Like because Cannabis, yeah, he tried hard. But actually, regarding Cannabis, people who were around Cannabis, they were trying to they were kind of like racist, and they tried to trick Cannabis to do like make the Cannabis the battle rapper who tried to diss Eminem. So they tried to set him up, and originally Eminem and Cannabis they did not want to like go against each other, but it was always like the people around them. So blame people who are around Cannabis, and people are eager to hear a Cannabis and Eminem collaboration because Cannabis is talented, is talented. Why don't they shake hands and turn on the mic and make a song? But if I was 3'11", you would look up me for a second. And for the record, you would suck a dick to be fucking me for a second. Yeah, because Colson Baker, he looked up to Eminem as an idol, and reminded that on Rap Devil, he was trying to mention height, that I'm taller, you're not as tall as me. He's trying to make it all about that, and he also trying to make it all about money and all that kind of stuff. Look up all stack to get on my channel. Get your life to be a solid to find this motherfucking shit. Like Rambo when he's out of bullets, the one what good is the fucking machine gun when it's out of ammo. So this is also another play on the Machine Gun Kelly part. So he's trying to like keep firing back, but remember, like when like a Tommy gun or any other kind of like firearm, you have like a certain amount of like bullets, but when you're like out of it, it's no use. You just throw it and you have to go away, run. Had enough of this time to mumble rapper. Fucking him and I battle. Yeah, he's mentioning that chorus part of Rap Devil because Colson Baker, he did like that one was autotune. Yeah, people heard it, and yeah, that was autotune. He let the fuck him in my final, like give him my saddle, cause you know, not long as that's I'm shady, he's gonna live in my shadow. So he had to have to be me, and Shadow or shady. Exhausting, letting off like off of my offspring, and this is a kind of a reference to Caterpillar by Royce the 5'9", featuring Eminem and King Green. Which Eminem was the 5'9", and King Green. They mentioned like Caterpillar. There's also another remix of Caterpillar, but instead of Eminem, there's a Logic on it. So it was about like people are they like an offspring of like a butterfly. They look up to like the butterfly, but what about the caterpillar? And caterpillars, when they in a cocoon, they could be a butterfly or they could be a moth. And Eminem in his verse 3, he raps, "My offsprings are moth." Like a gun barrel, that bitch, get it off me. Like you dance around like a sombrero, we can all see you're fucking salty cause young Gerald balling deep inside of Halsey. Now there was this other video. Like a gun barrel. That could be like a suck a dick reference. And then there was also another short video where Colson Baker was dancing around the sombrero. And Eminem wasn't the only person Colson Baker had a thing against. Prior to not alike G-Eazy and Colson Baker had like an argument about and they both dated pop singer Halsey, who's now to be married to Alvin Jogia, who's of that Nickelodeon show Victorious. Talented guy. So this is the kind of like a boast about like who she was with. So poor Halsey, Ashley Frangipane. Yeah, she was just caught in a crossfire. And Jeezy, he got back to with Halsey, but when Jeezy and Halsey were performing him and I their song, they collaborated with it together, and when they performed live, unfortunately Jeezy cheated on Halsey, So now Avan Jogi is going to treat Ashley much better. Yeah, he's a good looking guy, but he has a good, he's a nice guy. Hangs out with his fellow victorious castmates. Now this is kind of like a kind of a amigos pattern. Eminem mentioned the Migos in in fall. Your red sweater, your black leather, you dress better, I rap better. That or death threat or a love letter. What? Yeah, exactly. That would like I love you, I hate you, back and forth, back and forth. Little white toothpick. I think it's over a pick. I don't. I just don't like you, prick. Thanks for tipping me. Now I excuse on the mic, right? Not alike, but really I don't care who's on the right. But you lose in the fight, you pick. Yeah, it was a photo of Hailie Mathers and what he said about her when what he posted on Twitter. She's fucking hot. He didn't say she's pretty. Remember that because people on Twitter they screenshotted what Colson Baker what he said, what he posted. You can't take that back because once you post something on online, people are going to screenshot that and they're going to have their own copy, and when people are going to call you out and when you're trying to act all innocent, but people. You know you lost your own fight that you picked. And especially using a ghostwriter. Nils Lawson. Kind of like what Benzino tried to do on Rap Elvis using Cassidy. Who else wanted kills attempt fills but an L? He's comparing him to Joe Budden, who kind of ruined Slaughterhouse, a rap group. Where's the 5'9", King Green, Joe Budden, and Joel Ortiz. They were the four members, and they were formerly signed to Shady Records. Well, the other members are still, they have ties to Eminem, not through the record label, but they are friendly to him. Not in his inner circle, but they still have ties to him. fucking nails in the coffin, the thought and cotton nail, the kill shot will not fail, and with the dog still, and when the idiot boss pop pill, then tell them the god killed, but killed the thief, you put out a hit, they did admit that he would put a hit out the pop, then I got pop killed, nailing the cotton. Coffin that yeah that and another diss track toward like Ja Rule during 50 Cent and Eminem versus Ja Rule that time. And Colson Baker he did try to make fun of Dr. Dre real name Andre Young. Hip hop artist and owner of Aftermath Records. Colson Baker acting like he got skilled. And Diddy, he did try to put Tupac and the notorious B.I.G. Against each other. Yeah, and the shooter, Keefe D, was involved, who did the shooting. So, rest in peace to Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls. I'm sick of you being on whack and still using that motherfucking autotune and talk about it, talk about it. Yeah, he's mocking Colson what the same way he tried to do that flow on Rap Devil. Talk about it, talk about it. And yeah, that course that was autotune. And his following album, yeah, Colson Baker, yeah, he hit the entire album, that was all autotune. People who did listen to Colson's album afterwards, yeah, they mentioned, yeah, he used the autotune. I'm sick of your mumble rap mouth and get the cock out of it before we even talk about it. Talk about it. I'm sick of your blonde hair and the earrings just because they look in the mirror and think you're the Marshall Mathers. Yeah, because he's just like trying to be like Stan. Reference to that song Eminem did with British pop singer Dido. Don't mean you aren't and you're not about it. Leave dick in your mouth and keep my daughter out of it. And fucking, oh, and just playing Diddy. You know I love you. So he thinks he's kind of like Stanley from Stan from that music video. Because some obsessed fans don't try to do anything to just be like their idols. And that is like a toxic trait and should not be done. because if you paid attention to that Stan music video, Stan he drives off, putting his girlfriend in the trunk, and drives off the bridge, and yeah they both drown. Because Stan he just wanted to get that letter response back from Eminem, but he was just so obsessed. And Colson Baker, he should be glad that Eminem he didn't mention Casey Baker, Colson's daughter. But again, Eminem is he's hardworking and humble guy, and he wants the best for his daughter's biological and even adopted. Hailie's married, Elena's married. His life doesn't focus on luxury. Just live life to the fullest. He'll go to baseball games and American football games with his daughter and his, his, his daughter's husband and the kids, supporting the team. So what happened exactly after? Colson Baker, he switched to punk rock, which he was previously already was in, but even though he collaborated with Youngblood, Avril Lavigne, and drummer Travis Barker, Black Bear. Ian Dior, Jaden. He was chased out of the genre by rock band Slipknot member Corey Taylor. So, where did Colson Baker go? He started making pop music and dressing up, trying to copy what NSYNC and Backstreet Boys does. and he actually got nominated and won an top award, which is kind of weird because that's not really a strong point. So imagine trying to be like oh, up there, but getting chased out by Eminem and Slipknot, and you have to like trying to like copy like already like talented boy groups, NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. And George Kelly Barnes will always be remembered as the only Machine Gun Kelly because he earned it. Colson Baker, he didn't deserve it. And does he even have a firearm? So if Colson Baker can even bother to show that he's Mr. Tough Guy, he should look it up in the records and had they ever gotten in trouble with the law. So Eminem won that round, and Killshot with the well written battle rap, and Colson Baker he just couldn't keep up because he just like just he writes songs, not like he doesn't do battle rap because that's where Eminem started his career, and you think you're that good that you should like really like look back, and also George Kelly Barnes' history, and also Samurai because Samurai they have a man bun, and that was the old tradition from back in the day when the United States didn't even exist as a country. So Killshot was the winner, and the Rap Devil was the loser.